Hi everybody, my name is Caden.
My name is Jaden.
I'm Eli.
I'm Jason.
We are the Who the Torah YouTube channel.
And we thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. We are your family, and if you will take us, we will be your family. And we thank you so much for spending these times, these precious moments with us. We are the family that believes that the laws, statutes, and commandments that are found in Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy are good for all times, for all peoples, for all creeds, all nations, for everybody. And when you find these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you don't put them on the cross and nail them to the cross and don't obey them. Jade, can you let one of the dogs out? Whoever's over there pounding on the dog door. When you obey them, sorry guys, when you obey them, you will have a shot at this kingdom to come. Now, we are all in captivity here in this wicked world where there is obvious that Hasatan has fully gained control of everything and has everybody under his thumb, and he's literally killed off everybody, is what he's working on right now. And he's doing a really, really good job at it. And so we are the people who believe that you will not make the kingdom unless you have the Torah. Again, the Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible. It's the same Torah that Messiah Yahushua, and there were no J's in Hebrew, and so the man's name was not Jesus. Messiah Yahushua said that those who are they don't have the Torah in their life are going to be told to depart. They're going to be told to kick rocks. And so here we are reading these the books with you guys, and we hope that you guys will find something out of it. We are, before we get going on this is Yah Scriptures. This is the greatest English translation that has ever been delivered to humankind. And I truly believe that based upon all the time that we spent on this. And we have confirmation that these are being printed, that they are on their way. We are supposed to have a picture of it very, very soon, which will make me feel a lot better. But we're hoping delivery is late February, early March is what we are hoping for still. It's 103 books. Every book in here has been restored. The names have been completely restored in this. So there are our creator's name, his son, all our forefathers, everything is there. Now, if you guys would like to grab this and you don't want to purchase this, no problem at all. We provide everything absolutely free of charge. We've handed out 10,000 Bibles probably by now at this point over the years, completely free, and you can grab them. The links are in the description below. There's also an eSword module. A lot of people love the eSword module and use that very, very faithfully. And if you guys would like to grab these books on Amazon, they are available on Amazon. Books you will not find anywhere else. The Testament of the 12 fully restored names, Jubilees, Jasher, Adam and Eve, Writings of Abraham, and the Book of Enoch. Gentlemen, how you guys doing?
Good.
All right, it is a early morning here. It's a real dark morning. It seems like our summer is disappearing fast or something. Anyone get us up to speed where we are at with SHEMU'EL, first SHEMU'EL?
All right, so on the last couple chapters.
You're pointing at Eli. He didn't say anything.
Yeah, no, he.
Eli, you didn't want to respond. Are you shy?
I've forgotten what happened last week.
You forgot what happened in the Bible?
The last chapter.
Do you remember anything that's happening in SHEMU'EL?
Yeah.
What?
A lot of stuff.
Like what?
What do you want to know?
Well, I want to know what happened yesterday.
I forgot about that one.
All right, Jade, hit us.
All right, so last couple chapters. We had Eli. He was a priest. He died. His sons were evil. But he died because of them. They both died. SHEMU'EL, the little boy, was raised by Eli. He was a special because Hannah, she had no children. She prayed to Yahuwah for a child, and Yahuwah gave her a child. Then he was raised by Eli. After Eli died, they lost the Ark of the Covenant into the Pelashites. The Pelashites basically got all sorts of diseases and tumors, and bad things happened to them whenever the Ark of the Covenant was in that city. That city was cursed. That city ended up sending it away and sending stuff for Yahuwah. And now they sent the Ark back on a little wagon with 2 oxen. They watched it go down the road. 2 cows, yeah.
2 milk cows.
And they watched it go down the road and trying to get it away from them because every time it's around them, they start getting sick and dying.
Okay, so they got the they got the Ark back, right?
Yeah, it's in a field. It's in some field now. Yeah.
Okay, 7. And the men of Kiriath Yearim came and took the Ark of Yahuwah and brought it into the house of Abinadab on the hill, and Kadosh Eleazar his son to guard the Ark of Yahuwah. And it came to be from the day that the Ark remained in Kiriath Yearim that the time increased. It came to be 20 years, and all the house of Yisrael lamented after Yahuwah. And SHEMU'EL spoke to all the house of Yisrael, saying, if you return to Yahuwah with all your hearts, then put away the foreign mighty ones and Ashtaroth from among you, and prepare your hearts for Yahuwah, and serve him only, so that he delivers you from the hand of the Pelishites. And I would like to say that this same message is the same message that is for everybody today. SHEMU'EL isn't just sitting here saying just to these people at this time. We have these scriptures so that we are able to see exactly where we have come from, our forefathers have come from, and the lessons that they have and the lessons they've learned. And this is the same thing, that guys, if you will return to Yahuwah with all your hearts and put away your foreign mighty ones, and the foreign mighty ones are going to be things like Christian churches, right? You're worshiping a foreign mighty one inside the church, inside a Christian church. Same for Catholic Church, same for all these other churches. Because when you look at church doctrine, it is contrary to what Scripture doctrine is. There has never been a religion that is right alignment with Scriptures. People always change the day they worship. They change what they eat. They start celebrating pagan holidays, Easter and October, the Halloween, and so this is what it is for all of us, guys. If you will turn away from all of that stuff out there, our Creator is waiting for you. He is willing to walk with you and be your Elohim, and it is an amazing walk that when you have the Creator of the universe grabbing your hand and walking side by side in this crazy world that we're in. And he's not going to grab your hand in hand. He's not going to walk beside you unless you are being obedient to his ways and to his wishes. And that is why we are here. We are trying to convince those. We're trying to sell. We are the Amway salesmen of the Torah, and we're trying to get people out there to obey the Torah and to love our Elohim with all your heart, with all your might, with all your soul. 4. And the children of Yisrael put away the Baals and Ashtaroth, and served Yahuwah only. And SHEMU'EL said, gather all Yisrael to Mitzpah, and let me pray to Yahuwah for you. And they gathered to Mitzpah and drew water and poured it out before Yahuwah, and they fasted that day, and said there, we have sinned against Yahuwah. And SHEMU'EL rightly ruled the children of Yisrael at Mitzpah. And the Pelishites heard that the children of Yisrael had gathered together at Mitzpah. The princes of the Pelishites went up against Yisrael, and the children of Yisrael heard of it, and were afraid of the Pelishites. And the children of Yisrael said to SHEMU'EL, do not cease to cry out to Yahuwah, our Elohim, for us, that he would save us from the hand of the Pelishites. And SHEMU'EL took a suckling lamb and offered it as a burnt offering, completely to Yahuwah. And SHEMU'EL cried to Yahuwah for Yisrael, and Yahuwah answered him. And it came to be, as SHEMU'EL offered up the burnt offering, the Pelishites drew near to battle against Yisrael. But Yahuwah thundered with a great noise on that day on the Pelishites, and troubled them, and they were smitten before Yisrael. And the men of Yisrael went out from Mitzpah and pursued the Pelishites and smote them as below Bet Kar. And SHEMU'EL took a stone and put it up between Mitzpah and Shin, and called its name Eben Ha'ezer, saying, thus far Yahuwah has helped us. Thus the Pelishites were humbled, and no longer came into the border of Yisrael. And the hand of Yahuwah was against the Pelishites all the days of SHEMU'EL. And the cities which the Pelishites had taken from Yisrael were returned to Yisrael from Ekron to Gath. And Yisrael recovered its border from the hands of the Pelishites. And there was peace between Yisrael and the Amorites. And SHEMU'EL rightly ruled Yisrael all the days of his life. And each year he made the rounds of Bet-El and Gilgal and Mitzpah, and rightly ruled Yisrael in all those places. Then he returned to Ramah, for his home was there. And he rightly ruled Yisrael, and there he built an altar to Yahuwah. Gentlemen?
We can see into his life what SHEMU'EL was, and he was a good person. He rightly ruled. And he basically became later kind of like I would say kind of a king to them, because they do what he says and he rules over them.
Yeah, absolutely. And so this is what Yah does, is he takes people who are willing to serve him. He takes people who are willing to take on an adventure, and he will walk with you, and he will talk with you, and he will make you lead a certain charge. And everybody can hear the voice of Yah if you listen. Everybody can speak to Yah. It's called prayer. And everybody, we should be dialed up in prayer. We need to be, as a family of Yah, all of us, we need to be in sync with our Creator. And we're not going to be in sync with our Creator unless we're in prayer. Unless our heart, mind, and soul is in prayer, and we're talking to our Creator, we're getting in sync with him and following everything he has to say. And we don't have to hear from him. We don't have to hear from him because we've already heard from him. We have scriptures. We have Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, where he has told us his heart, mind, and soul, what he wants us to do as a people, how he wants us to obey, how he wants his people that are coming to him to obey, and what we should look like. And that is what we should look like. And so, guys, with that, we hope that you guys have a wonderful week. We hope that you guys are not going into a temple made of man, a man-made temple called a church. In this churchianity, we hope that you are, this is the first day, is a day of work. We are all here to work, and the seventh day was yesterday, and that has come, that is gone. If you want to spend time with Yah, he is there on a Shabbat. He's there with us all the time, but he's especially with us there on a Shabbat, on the day of rest. So with that, everybody, hope you have a good day. Much love to y'all. We're out.
All right. Shalom.